Birds will return in a moment.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tim Malloy, coming up right here on News 13 at 10.
The frozen stuff falls from Huntington Beach to the High Sierra. We'll look at winter conditions and how long it will last. The search continues in the Pacific for a plane downed by lightning. And heterosexuals are getting AIDS in record numbers. Should mandatory testing be the law?
None of this testing should be compulsory or mandatory.
Those stories and all the rest of the news right here on News 13 at 10.
Ford announces a new 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 1987 Ford light trucks. Plus, get 3.9% financing or $600 cash back on F-Series and Bronco 2, $500 on Ranger. Combined with option package discounts, save up to $2,397 on F-Series pickups, $2,165 on Ford Bronco 2, and $1,811 on Ford Ranger. Our value's better than ever. Ford, the best-built American truck 6 years running.
I'm Wendy Rutledge, and on Sunday morning, March 1st, 15,000 runners will be lining up to run the second annual City of Los Angeles Marathon. And Channel 13 will be right there to bring you live, exclusive coverage of that event. You know, last year I ran that event. This year I'll be talking to your friends, neighbors, relatives, telling you about their experiences during the race. So be there Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, when Channel 13 and the entire 10 o'clock news team host the event of the year.
When the Depression set in, all of our dreams kind of went out the window. I was real bad off, worse than Garland. There's only one reason I made it through. Garland Parks. They've never said a thing about it. But I knew then, just like I know now, Garland didn't hurt his ankle or anything else. And I knew because of what he'd done, he wouldn't be finding any work. Not for a long time.
At Pacific Bell, we believe friendships that don't drift away are pretty special.
Garland, I just wanted to say thank you.
For what?
Well, just thank you.
Lawrence, I'm worried about you.
I won't drift away.
If you like chicken, you'll love Alpha Beta's everyday low prices on grade A chicken. And this week, the prices are even lower during our terrific chicken sale. We've cut the price on cut-up fresh fryers to 79 cents a pound. Tender, juicy whole fryers are just 49 cents a pound. And lots more chickens on sale, but only through Sunday. So come on in and check out the difference.
Check out the difference at Alpha Beta.
And a very, very good morning to you. Here are KFWB's top stories this hour. It's ribbon cutting day for the new monorail. The crime rate falls to a new low. Air quality has improved for the 6th straight month. There are no tie-ups on the freeways.
In an unprecedented broadcast, more than 100 prominent Southern Californians will share their hopes and dreams for the Southland. Tune in to this extraordinary event this Thursday, February 26th on KFWB.
Saturday night at 11:30, Woody Allen and Diane Keaton star in the on-again, off-again romance comedy between two emotionally bent people, Annie Hall. The Thorn Birds will be right back.
They call it El Capitan, pure granite, the largest single piece in the world, nearly 4,000 feet straight up. And I'll tell you, when you're standing up there, you know you're on solid ground. Well, I get the same feeling about Great Western Savings. They've been around for about 100 years now, helping folks out through the good times and the bad. And they'll continue to be there. Nowadays, the Great Western family of companies stands for over $25 billion in assets. And for the security of federal insurance, so you know your money's real safe all the time. Things sure do look great from up here. You know, there's just something about a solid foundation that makes you feel good about a place.
There's never any time for us, no time left in a day. We're both so close and yet so far. We've got to get away.
Let American Airlines special low fares take you away with someone special.
Without a single care. We're American Airlines. Something special in the air. Oh, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookies?
This isn't an Oreo. It looks like fudge.
We dumped all the crunchy cookies, we dumped all the creamy middles.
In fudge?
But inside the silver cookie that you loved when you were little.
An Oreo cookie inside the fudge?
Oh, the fudge can't hide the kid inside when you're eating an O-R-E-O. O-R-E-O.
New Oreo cookies covered with fudge.
Over the years, your kids will grow out of just about everything. But there's one thing your kids will never outgrow: the roomy Honda Civic 4-door sedan.
Bob's is beefing up the big boy and bringing down the price. Introducing Bob's big new Big Boy Combo with fries and salad, just $2.49.
Our 8 o'clock movie presentation of The Thorn Birds will now continue. 8 o'clock movie presentation of The Thorn Birds will return in a moment.
You better look at him.
Saturday at 5, Clint Eastwood invites you to hang 'em high, as an innocent man goes after the boys who left him dancing at the end of a rope.
You take the law into your own hands, and I promise you, you'll swing from one of those ropes out there.
You got 1 minute to pray.
Hang 'em high, Saturday at 5 on Channel 13.
Mazda's got your number, 626. The front-wheel drive family sedan that does a number on Honda Accord DX sedan. 626 has more passenger room, plus electronic fuel injection and rear stabilizer bars. Features not even available on Accord, yet 626 is stickered $700 less, and that just may be the best number of all.
Get a great deal at your Southern California Mazda dealers today.
For years, people have been asking for one thing in a mushroom soup.
More, more, more.
So we invented chunky creamy mushroom.
More, more, more. More, more, more.
With pieces of mushrooms big enough to eat with a fork.
More, more, more. More, more, more.
Real cream, real butter.
More, more, more.
Even a touch of sherry wine.
You can expect more from chunky creamy mushroom and creamy chicken with mushrooms. The soups that eat like a meal.
Sure, I use Bank AmeriCard for a lot of reasons. Convenience, protection, but what I really like are all the extra things. Free travel with the bonus points I earn by using my card. Free gifts. There's even free dining with my bonus points. I have other cards, but I don't use them because Bank AmeriCard gives me more of what I want. If you ask me, Bank AmeriCard's the best. I mean it.
No other card gives you so much. Free.
Bank of America. We want the job.
If it were not this exotic, if it were not this smooth, this delightful, if the taste were not this delicious, this sensuous, if it were not this Hawaiian, the taste of Mona Lai would not be so exciting. Taste paradise. Mona Lai guava drink and new guava passion fruit drink from Ocean Spray.
There are certain things I dislike about fish. The prices are exorbitant. The servings are small, and you have to watch the bones. Sometimes you have to look at them eye to eye before you devour them. And the worst part of all is catching the bleeping things. H salt, fish and fast without getting all wet. H salt fish, shrimp, and kebab. There's no bones about it.
avocados. Sell from California avocados. Dice them. California avocados. 'Cause no matter how you slice them, you're eating light. California avocados. You got them in California avocados. Fan them. California avocados. 'Cause no matter how you get them, you're eating right.
California avocados, ripe with possibilities and no cholesterol.
Saturday at 8, Gregory Peck and Charlton Heston star in the Academy Award-winning Western dealing with the deadly conflict between landowners, the big country. The Thorn Birds will continue in a moment.
It's been said, love is blind. And when it comes to the cost of cars, that may be true. So to ensure you get the performance you paid for, insist on high-octane Chevron Supreme with Tech Relief. Cleans complete fuel intake systems. Chevron Supreme, because people who use premium really can't afford to buy anything less.
Thinkable? Unthinkable. The unthinkable taste of Cheerios. Not a lot of sugar to weigh down, no. Cheerios. See how they float? No keeping them down. So he can't, she can't, you can't sing the unthinkable taste of Cheerios. Not a lot of sugar to weigh down, no. Cheerios. The unthinkable taste of Cheerios.
Right now at Kmart, you can get a 16 by 20 wall portrait of your favorite pose for just $5 with the purchase of a 20 portrait package for just $14.95. How big is a 16 by 20 portrait? Well, it's this wide and this long. So fill that bare space on your wall or give someone you love a big smile. It's regularly $40, so at $5, it's not just big and beautiful, it's a bargain.
Starts Wednesday. Check TV Guide or LA Times TV Mag for participating Kmarts.
Wherever you do business in L.A., the Pacific Bell Yellow Pages have you covered. From Monrovia to Westwood, the Valley to Redondo Beach, we've got the only full line of directories in Los Angeles. And it includes our new community directories, which let you focus your advertising on 6 of the most profitable areas in the core of the city at low introductory rates. Call now about the Pacific Bell Yellow Pages and have more customers calling you.
When you rent a car from Avis, it comes with a lot of people who want to make sure you're satisfied. Reservation and counter people, mechanics, managers and maintenance people. They're Avis. You may not always see them, but they're there.
And I won't stop till I'm the best, because I'm Avis.
150. I have a bit of 150. 160. Any advance on 160 for this Chevrolet Nova, a highly prized example of Japanese design and American workmanship from the late 20th century. 170. Now, come on, ladies and gentlemen, nothing above 170 for one of the best-built automobiles of its time. 190. 200. Yours, sir, for $200,000. The gentleman on screen, 17.
Chevy Nova, built to be appreciated over time.
Ken Crane's is your Mitsubishi Entertainment headquarters, with more models than you're ever likely to see in one place. Our 8 o'clock movie presentation of The Thorn Birds will now continue. The Thorn Birds will return in a moment.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Wendy Rutledge. Coming up tonight at 10 on News 13. A first for many young Southern Californians, a snowstorm right in their own backyard.
It's just like Michigan weather. We never thought it would snow.
A shortage of money and a threat of layoffs in the LA Community College District. And a new chance at life for a 7-year-old recovering from a liver transplant. We'll have these stories and all of the day's news on News 13 tonight at 10 o'clock.
Mazda's got your number, 323. Road and Track magazine rated it #1 in performance and #1 in comfort and control. 323 has standard equipment not even available on Honda Civic sedan. Plus, more horsepower, more passenger room, and more cargo room. all for a price that's less than Civic. And that just may be the best number of all. Get a great deal at your Southern California Mazda dealers today.
The second annual City of Los Angeles Marathon gets underway on Sunday, March 1st, and the Channel 13 News team will be there to bring you each exciting step. I'm Tim Malloy at the start and finish line with 28 cameras, 3 helicopters, the Goodyear blimp. It is the best marathon coverage ever.
I'm Mike McKay at mile 13. Join me. We'll pass out water.
I'll be your marathon host. More runners, more events, more coverage than ever before. So join us Sunday, March 1st at 8 o'clock on Channel 13.
Yesterday, my daughter said she'd die if she didn't get these new shoes everyone's wearing. Well, if it wasn't for Payless, she wouldn't be with us. See, at Payless, I can afford to keep up with the latest craze because they don't go crazy with the prices. Now she says she can't live without a new pair of jeans. We'll miss her.
Right now, save on fringed boots. The latest styles are on sale for $16.99 and $19.99. Payless Shoe Source. You could pay more, but why?
Going out for steak, fire a sirloin up for me, 'cause I don't care much for sushi and I starve on French cuisine.
I'm thinking of a top sirloin dinner at Black Angus with homemade soup or fresh salad and a baked potato, all under $7.
But don't count parsley as a side dish, give me all night a la carte. Got a date with a full steak dinner,
and Black Angus is where I'll start.
Wisconsin, taste the reason the dairy states our name. Wisconsin, Wisconsin, taste our claim to fame.
Wisconsin cheese. Everything you'd expect of cheese born in America's Dairyland. This is cheese in its finest state.
Wisconsin, Wisconsin, taste our claim to fame.
With most fruit cereals, you can get fruit in one bite, but not in the next. Or the next. But with new Nabisco Fruit Wheats, there's real fruit in every bite. Real apple, real strawberry, or real raisin. New Nabisco Fruit Wheats, real fruit in every bite.
Nabisco.
Tomorrow at 8, Father Ralph returns to Queensland after learning of Maggie's marriage to Luke. Richard Chamberlain and Rachel Ward star in Part 4 of The Thorn Birds. The Thorn Birds Part 3 will be right back. This tax tip has been brought to you by California Federal Savings. Well-managed money.
This year, after just getting by for 2 years, you really hit it big. Well, that's great, except it moves you into a higher tax bracket. And you thought income averaging had to stretch over 4 years. No more. This year, if you qualify, use Schedule G to average your income for the last 3 years and come up with a lower bracket. But don't wait. The new law eliminates average.
Isn't it remarkable, the number of investment opportunities that come and go every day? The experts all have their favorites and a belief. The more you invest, the more you stand to make. Which is why California Federal offers tiered savings. The higher your savings balance, the higher the interest rate. Insured, safe. Higher balances, higher interest, higher thinking.
Double coupons save money, but you may end up paying more on non-coupon items. It may not seem that way when they deduct the amount from your total, but that's how it is. Occasional savings are good. Regular savings at Lucky are better. Double coupons on health and beauty aids are fine, the few times you need them. But what about low prices on the things you need all the time, like quality meat, fresh produce? Special prices are good. Overall value at Lucky is better.
The Mission, honored with 7 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture of the Year and Best Director of the Year, Roland Joffe. The Mission. Now, this highly acclaimed motion picture event is recognized for its outstanding excellence with 7 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture of the Year, Robert De Niro, Jeremy Irons. The Mission, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
trunk space, another fine feature of the new Grand Am pitted against a strip mining ore hauler. The ore hauler comfortably holds 6 suitcases. So does the Grand Am. The ore hauler also holds 150 tons of rock and gravel. The Grand Am is slightly less. But note, the ore hauler doesn't come equipped with a carpeted trunk or up to $600 cash back. See the new Grand Am and its trunk at your Southern California Pontiac dealers.
In Mexico, the skies are filled with sunshine, and so are the people. No wonder more Americans flew here on vacation in the last 5 years than to any other foreign country.
KCOP now presents the conclusion of The Thorn Birds, Part 3, with no further interruptions.
I told you.
Coming up on News 13, a winter storm makes an extended stay, and Southern Californians make the most of it. The controversy over testing for AIDS. Should it be mandatory before marriage?
AIDS, it's a big, important problem, so I don't care. If I had to test for AIDS, I do it.
A budget crunch and a threat of layoffs at community colleges. And emotions run high at the trial of a U.S. auto worker accused of bringing terror to a death camp.
Mr. Rosenberg? Sit down.
Also tonight, the bad news from the gas company. We will tell you why your bill may be a lot higher. Good evening, everybody. I'm Wendy Rutledge. News 13 is just ahead. Please stay with us.
Have your attention, Flight 121 has been delayed.
Good investment opportunities can come when everything is going up and when things aren't moving at all. What's important is that they're good investments, right for you right now. When you're not sure where to invest, knowing about Kemper Mutual Funds helps. Ask your broker about Kemper.
Flight 121 has been canceled.
Hi. About that Kemper Mutual Fund? I think it's a terrific...
There's never a bad time to make a good investment.
That was quite a reunion.
Everybody looked pretty good.
A few more pounds, maybe.
The girl in blue was attractive.
The fajita's over here.
Who was she? That was Susie. Did you know Susie Art?
You want to try one?
I have a feeling you knew her rather well. Tell us about Susie Art.
Well, the fajitas here are so great. You can get them either charbroiled beef or...
Chicken?
No place else is Chili's. No place else.
Mazda's got your number, RX-7. So hot, it's won 7 straight IMSA GPU championships. So hot, a special RX-7 just shattered a land speed record at Bonneville. And so advanced, its unique rear suspension system has multiple patents pending. Yet RX-7 is stickered thousands less than Nissan 300ZX, and that may be the best number of all. Get a great deal at your Southern California Mazda dealers today.
The Thorn Birds has been brought to you in part by your local Southern California Mazda dealers. We hope you're enjoying KCOP's presentation of the Emmy Award-winning miniseries, The Thorn Birds. Join us again tomorrow at 8 as the saga continues. But now stay tuned for News 13. Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.